Hello, this is Plum Silver. I'm going to do a draw here, and it's going to be about Dr. Hillman, Ammon Hillman. I'm going to show you here. I don't know if you could see it. There's a 66 here. It's an interview with Emily Moyer. Dr. Ammon Hillman, he has also a channel called Lady Babylon. I wanted to show you these photos because they're, when I do research or I read a little bit or go check on YouTube some of the channels that I enjoy. And this one I came across one night. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go see what the Ammon has as a new video," and I had this something's cooking, and it was 777 and striking lightning, very striking information. It's like shocking, and I think that if you go and see some of his work, now I will link this interview with Lucifer, chapter 1, the nun of Nazareth. It's a satire. He has an incredible style that I guess you can call it like Greek satire style, kind of very much similar to the way the theater was done in that time, in the stages, So if you know a little bit how the theater used to exist in the Greek time. Now, this draw here really is a great deck of cards I use once in a while. They're tarot, but it's called the Universal Fantasy Tarot. Now, perfectly appropriate type of deck for this situation, especially with Dr. Hillman. And interestingly, had the card right in the middle. So, that's a good connection here. Now, the Two of Swords here is a card. This is what we're going to see, what the public is seeing, and this is the subject. That's him. This is a question about him. I wanted to find out a little bit about, just kind of read a little bit of his energy. And, well, here we got the Eight of Pentacles, somebody who works very hard at what they're doing, dig deep into it, going to the root, to the real point of things, right at the point, and he's climbing into this. Now, he will paint you a final picture, something that is overwhelming in the amount of information that he has, because we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is information, things that he gathers in the physical, but at the same time he's going to give you a passion play, because the one is about passion, and then this is really going to end something. This is going to be like a sort of very revelation. When we have intent, it's like a revelation, a whole story, the end of story that is going to be revealed, that people are not really seeing it. And look at this little dragon peeking over here. It's almost like the devil here, devilish, satanic little sort of creatures coming to say, "Come on, and wakey, I'm coming to, tell you a really interesting story." Very creative story, because at the past, and it's all about the past. It's all about how he brings his emotion into it to tell you the story from the past in a very creative way. And he's a King of Pentacle here. We've got the future, and this is where things are going and how they're presented. And we've got the King of Pentacle, very generous person who has gathered so much information. He really is a master at what the information he portrays and gives. Now he has a strike of emotion that, and an inner battle, and that's how his presentation's all really about that, because we got the Knight of Chalice, and he's they're very the knight is in a mission, on a quest, and to really bring you the emotionally, like, the everything that he has gathered as information in a theatrical way, and he actually shows you his inner battle at the same time. So that's the kind of style of presentation that Dr. Ammon Hillman has. And just how often I will go and look under the bottom and the top card, just to sort of give a general look what holds this whole draw. And I end up getting the Sun, which is Jesus, the story of Jesus, the son of the God. And then I got the Devil card. I couldn't ask for more better cards to really represent really that final story that he likes to paint and carve out in his performance for us to see. And his whole cult, in a way, is kind of like, he calls it the satanic cult. And he really tries to portray or tell you the story of Jesus is not what you think. And, it's actually not very It's a bit shocking. I'm not going to go into it because I think it's for everybody to go and look into themselves, because they might be a bit related, a little bit in the timing right now. That's why I say something is, you know, like from the picture I was just showing you a minute ago, something's brewing or something's cooking, you know. It's because we're living in a time right now, there's a lot of subjects about pedophilia and everything. So, and this is what he tries to point about, the drugs usage that could have been part of the cult of that time of Jesus, or that character that the Bible or the ancient Greek text that he tries to enlighten everybody with. And you know, they're not at all what you think, you know. So because we've got this card in the center here is telling you this is not what you think, and you better take that blinder off. And you know, Two of Swords is striking information, and it's going to create a lot of a flow of emotion to the people. So having these two cards at the bottom there, I thought it was interesting. And just under I had the Fool. So, you know, there's really a story in this deck that's telling me about Dr. Ammon, Hillman, and this final strike that he's doing. It's revealing he's part of this era of sending this information in a very creative way. So anybody curious to see that, I would recommend those little two videos I'm going to put. And the Lady Babylon channel is a fun one if that's your style. The music is great, and there's only so much you could take after a while, but I find that I keep going back and forth and just listen to what he's got to say. But I think it's perfectly timed what he's got, and this is kind of his final play. All right, hopefully you like this. Thank you.